Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Welcome back for semifinal number 2. This one between the Rockies and the Mets in our junior division to see who will go to the championship game on Thursday night to play the Blue Jays, who just won the other semifinal game, and we'll see strike number 1. This is Ronan up to bat first for the Mets. So we got the Mets in the orange. Ronan is in the black right now, as I believe the Mets were short on players, so they had to borrow some. But the Mets will be in orange, and the Rockies will be in the purple. So we'll see a 1-1 count as that one's fouled back. So 1-1 now as we see the pitch. That'll be number 4 at the mound. That one's going to be hit right to left field. Can the Rockies get under it? They can, but it just slips out of the glove of the left fielder. Oh, and runner's going to go to 2. They're going to get to second. And I think Ronan's going to stay there, so a double to kick things off for the Mets in this ball game. A good start for them. So that's a good way for them to start. And we'll keep this going here as next up we'll see another Mets player, another borrowed Mets player, as they have a runner at second now, and he's going to run from second to third. The throw is not in time. He's called safe at third, so he'll stay there. So he's safe at third base now. So a base hit scores them a run and would get the Mets on the board here early in this ball game, and only the top of the first inning. So we'll await the pitch. Comes in. That one's going to be high. We'll see a ball. So ball 1. We'll kick things off with a 1-0 count as we await the next pitch. That one's going to be in the dirt. We'll see 2-0. That's that one. Pardon me, 3-1, I believe, just called. So my count was wrong, but if one more ball comes through, we'll see a walk. So the pitcher's got to be careful here as we await the pitch. Here it is. Strike is the call. Good throw from the pitcher to stay in it. So now this next pitch is important. It comes in, and that one gets cracked foul, and we'll go right back in the midst of the crowd. 3-2. Count is full. Called from the umpire. So this next pitch is going to be important here. We'll see how it will go here. Could we see a strikeout or will we see a walk? We'll await the pitch. And it's delivered. And that one's going to be hit cracked right up the third base line. A run will score and the Mets will pick themselves up a single. He's going to go 2. Can he get there in time? The throw is not there. So the Mets get on the board early here and make it a 1-0 game early on in the top of the first inning. As a runner gets to second now. So the Mets, with still 0 outs in this ball game, will look to see what they can do here. So the Mets with a runner at second now. I believe this is Lucas up to bat, and we'll see what he can do here. So this pitch is in. Runner's going to go from second to third. The throw is in time, and he's called out at third base. Just gets him there. Unfortunately, we didn't get that one on camera, but he was called out at third. The throw was just there. And so now we'll have a bit of a delay to turn the lights off, and They're back on now in left field.
Get that on camera.
Oh, he's trying to get distracted. Okay.
They're probably like automatic or something.
So we'll get this game resumed in just a moment, but 1 out so far for the Mets, and they do have a run scored. So it's a 1-0 ball game here. Early on, no runners on any bases, as there was one on second, but he was caught out from the throw, so we'll await the next pitch here on this next at-bat. As this one comes in, and it's just going to be outside, we'll see a ball. So 1-0 count. After that last one, we'll await the pitch. Here it is. Ooh, that one's going to be strike number 1. Is the call. 1-1 count. We'll await the next one with Lucas at the plate. That's going to be outside. We'll go 2-1. Pardon me, 3-1. Chance for a walk here if one more can come through. Should be a good start for the Mets here. I would like to see that one. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be way outside. We'll see ball number 4, and he'll take first base. So the Mets off to a good start here. As we'll see the next Mets hitter come up. And so we'll await the pitch from the Rockies here. Only 1 out. Oh, and that one's going to be a wild pitch, and runner's going to have to go from first to second. The throw to second is not there. He's called safe at the bag. He's called safe at second, so he'll stay there. And so now we'll await that one. Oh, that one's also going to be outside. He's going to go to third now. And he's just going to jog right in there, so he'll be good as day. And so now a runner at third. A base hit scores them another run here. That's all they need. We'll see if they can find contact. As it's 2-0 in the count. That one comes in, and a swing and a miss will be strike number 1. Two 2-1 count called from the ump. And we'll await the next pitch here. As it's delivered, swing and a miss will be strike number 2. 2-2 now, and a chance for the strikeout and the second out in this inning. If one more can come through. We'll await it now. The Rockies locking in here. Here's the pitch. And now it's just outside. We'll move to a full count. Chance for either the walk or the strikeout or even a foul ball or even a hit. We'll see what this one has to tell as we'll await the pitch. Pitcher taking his time here. Here's the throw. Swing and a miss will mean strike number 3. And she will be out. And so that'll be out number 2 in the inning here. One more would end the top of the first and send us to the bottom of the first, but we keep going. Next up, this will be Brady. And we'll see what he can do here. His team already up by 1. Ooh, and that one's going to hit his bat. He threw his bat in desperation in front of himself, and it ends up hitting it. So we'll see strike number 1 in the count. We'll start 0-1. As that next one comes in, that's going to be strike number 2. If one more strike comes through, that would end this inning. So he's got to be careful here. The batter is up against the count. As we await the pitch, potential inning ending. There it is. That strike number 3 is the call. And that will do it for the top of the first inning. The Mets get 1, and they leave a runner at third base. So the Rockies now, we'll see them at their first attempt at the bats and see what they can do. As they're down by 1 now, so they're going to have to do a little bit of work. But the Mets, showing, they don't have the biggest lineup. As we can see, they have taking some players from other teams, but they did a great job out there. You know, they got a runner out on third, so they almost had 3 runners on third base at 3 different occasions. So they definitely set themselves up for success here. So we'll see if they can see what they can do out in the field now, as they will take their positions, and we'll get the start of the bottom of the first inning underway in just a few moments, as we'll see the Rockies take to the bats for the first time in this ball game. And so the Mets will take the outfield and start their warm-up, and we'll have the bottom of the first inning underway in just a moment's time. So, due to lack of players, we'll see, I believe, a coach and 2 Rockies players take to the Mets team to try to help them out here. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you have low numbers, but nonetheless, we'll still get this game underway. And so here we go. Batter will come inside, and we'll get the start of the bottom of the first inning underway here and see what the Rockies can do from the bats. So this will be Colton off the bat first, and we'll see what we can do. That ball will come in, and we'll see ball number 1, as that one will just go outside. So we'll start off 1-0. So 1-0 count for Colton's first at bat, and we'll await the next one. Here it comes. It'll be ball number 2. 2-0 count after that one. So pitcher now just getting it to his rhythm here. He's throwing 2 balls in a row, so we'll see what he can do here. This one comes in. Just outside. We'll move 3-0. That was a close one. So a chance for a walk here if one more can come in, and you hear the loud Rockies dugout out here. So we'll await the pitch, a potential walk if one more comes through, and that will definitely do it. So he'll take first base. So we'll see no outs and runner at first to see if the Rockies can work with this, as we'll await the pitch. There it is. And just high. We'll see ball number 1. They're going to test runner at first, and he's going to be safe and sound, so they throw it back to the pitcher, and we'll get prepared here for the next pitch. As it comes in, ooh, that one's going to be high. And so runner's going to go from first to second and stay there safe and sound. So runner at second now and deep in the count. A lot of balls against him, though, unfortunately. This is Hudson Wood at the plate now for the Rockies, and we'll see what Hudson can do here. This one comes in. That one's going to be low in the dirt, and I believe runners go from second to third and get there with lots of time to spare. So 3-0 count and runner at third base. This is a good chance for the Rockies here. If one more ball comes in, we'll see another walk and have runners at third and first. Here's the pitch, and that will be ball number 4. He'll take first base, so runners at third and first now. A base hit would score them a run and tie up this ball game. See what they can do here. Oh, runner's going to go from first to second. And he's going to get there with lots of time, lots of speed on that kid. So he's safe and sound. And so, I think someone just showed up, so they're going to take a swap out, and we'll have, I believe that's Cam out in the outfield. As that one comes in, that's going to be another ball. As he's just waiting for his pitch here. As he's getting close to the walk territory here, that one comes in. And just inside. 3-0 count. That'll be 9 balls thrown in a row, so pitcher's going to find something here. We'll see another walk, and that will load the bases right up. Here's the pitch. And that's exactly what we'll see. Bases loaded. And no outs in the inning. So here we go. This will be Cam up to bat now. We'll see what he can do. As this one comes in, that one's going to be low in the dirt, and that will be ball number 1. Kick off this at bat. Time is called just for a moment. I think they're going to go talk to the pitcher here and figure out what's putting him in this slump. Is I don't think there's been a strike thrown yet, so. So bases loaded situation here in this game early on, only in the bottom of the first inning. Still, the Mets still hold a lead, but with 0 outs, it's going to look likely that the Rockies will find at least one. We'll see if they can do it. As the mound meeting will end, and we'll get this game resumed here in the bottom of the first inning. So you wait the pitch, here it comes. That one's going to be ball 2. Go 2-0 count now. So that one comes in, takes a swing at that one. And that one just gets fouled off. He got good contact on it, but just couldn't get a good enough handle on it. And so now we'll go 2-1 off that one. Someone comes in, in the dirt will go 3-1 now, one away from the walk. And if that walk comes through, that would tie up this ball game. Now one apiece as each runner would advance one. And so we'll see what Cam can make of this here, if he'll find himself for a walk. As we wait the pitch, and here it is. Good contact. Ooh, just foul as that went off, but he does take a swing on it, so that puts us at a full count. Full count situation here for Cam at the plate. And we'll see what Cam can do here in a full count scenario. And we'll see him a walk and a run will score. And we'll see ourselves a tie game as the Rockies pick up one through one coming in. So it's a one game still in the bottom of the first with no outs and runners at every single base. Bases loaded situation. So next up we'll have Milo up to bat here. We'll see what Milo can do. As we'll see ball number 1. As that one comes in just high. So 1-0 count. That one's also going to be high. We'll go 2-0 in the count as that'll be ball number 2. So 2-0 count with the bases loaded here. That one comes in. That one's also going to be high. We'll go 3-0 in the count. As that'll be ball number 3. We could see another potential walk here, which would put the Rockies in the lead if we see that. So we'll await the pitch here. He comes in. Strike is the call. And so we'll go 3-1 now as that one just caught the top of the batter's box. And you wait that pitch. Here it is. That will be the walk right there. So that will be another Rockies run, and we'll see a run score. And that will give them the lead and make it a 2-1 Rockies game, still with the bases loaded. And so we'll see a pitching change called from the Mets. Just trying to get a little bit of a switch up here as the bases are loaded and they're in a tight situation. So we'll see what they can do. As the Mets will look to try to make something happen here. Try to end this inning as they're in it deep right now. Bases loaded. Already gave up 2 runs and 0 outs. So they need something here. So the Mets will make a pitching change and see if that will affect anything or change the trajectory of this ball game. And she'll take her warm up and we'll get this game back resumed in the bottom of the first in just a moment's time. And so here we go. He'll step back up to the plate, and with a pitching change, we'll see how she can perform. LB ball, pardon me, strike number 1. Called that one a bit early there. It looked a bit right to my side, but nonetheless, we strike number 1, kick things off 0-1 count. With this at bat. And a good start for this new pitcher, and they crack that one to left field. And that one will get down all the way at the fence. 1 run will come in. 2 runs will come in. 3 runs will come in, and they're going to try to go home. Are they going to try to go home? No, they're going to stay at 3. But that will be 3 runs come in, and they make it a 5-1 game. And that will do it for the bottom of the first inning as they reach mercy rule as That last hit, I believe that was Xavier, picked himself up a triple and 3 RBIs. So a 5-1 Rockies game heading into the top of the second inning now. As the pitching change came in, and she started off really well, got a good strike, and then I believe that was Xavier who just got all of that one and ripped that one to left field. So we'll get prepared here for the top of the second inning. The Mets did have a pretty decent top of the first, so they'll look to see what sort of damage they can do here in the top of the second. As they are short on players, we know that for sure, so it'll be tough for them to really make anything happen here, but we'll see what they can do. And we'll have the top of the second inning underway in just moments' time, as the Mets will take the bats and look to get some runs back as they're down by 4 right now. And so we'll get some first few pitches in, and we'll see how the Rockies are going to look in this fielding performance. They can't get too, they seem to be really, I don't want to say cocky, but they have a lot of team energy, and they can't get overconfident is the word I'm looking for, especially in the field, because that will allow the Mets to take advantage of that. They have a lot of energy and a lot of confidence, especially when hitting and in the dugout. So they can't let that get to them. They can't get overconfident, because when you get overconfident, teams can take advantage of that, and that's in every single sport. So we'll see what will happen here as we'll get the top of the second inning underway in just moments' time between the Mets and the Rockies in a semifinals game to determine who will go on and play the Blue Jays on Thursday night. So we'll see Emma up to bat first for the Mets, and we'll see what she can do here. She came in as that pitcher just at the very end of that bottom of the first, so and so here we go. We'll get the top of the second inning underway right now, and that'll be Emma up to bat first to lead things off here for the Mets, and we'll see what she can do here. The Mets would really like to get some runs back as they're already down by 4. So we'll see what they can do here as we'll wait for first pitch. As this one comes in, that was going to be a bit high. We'll see ball number 1. As we'll go 1-0 in the count now. Sound was just a bit high, so 1 ball. As we'll await the next pitch here. And here it is. Ooh, that one's going to be way outside. We'll go 2-0 now. So that'll be ball number 2. Sound was just a bit wild there. So, as I said before, the Mets, they're trying to be the Rockies, want to stay focused. Even though they're up by 4 already, they got to stay focused throughout this whole game. So that one will come in. And now, there they go. That'll be strike number 1. We'll go 1-2 after that one. Going to be 2-1, so See what the Rockies can do here. I believe we have a new pitcher taking the mound for them. So there's a pitch, and that one's just going to be outside again. We'll go 3-1, and a chance for a walk here if one more ball can come through, which would start the Mets off very good from the bats. That one's going to be just inside. We'll go ball number 4, and Emma will take her base at first. A good start for the Mets. So next up to bat for the Mets will be Cam Kehoe, who comes in as I believe as an extra player here due to shortage. We know this kid. I believe he's a bit younger, I believe, than all these other people. I may be wrong, but I believe so. And he is an excellent baseball player, fantastic. So that's why he can just come into this game. So we'll see what Cam could do here. I know he can hit. I've watched him play on the Colts. And he gets, just not enough contact on that one. Just fouls it wide. So he'll go 1-1 in the count now. So 1-1 count now. That one comes in. That's going to be outside. We'll go 2-1. So it'll be ball number 2. So he's got to be careful here. Runner on first. Cam would love to advance the runner. That one's going to be low. We'll go 3-1 now. So if one more comes through, we'll see a walk. That one comes in. It'll be way high. And, they're going to throw it a second, and she'll be good. But that will be ball 4 nonetheless. So a walk, and we'll see runners at second and first for the Mets. And that is a good start with no outs in this inning. We'll go back to the top of the order for them. Back up top to Ronan, and we'll see what Ronan can do here. As the Mets are feeling themselves right now. Runners at first and second. Let's see what they can do with this. That throw is just going to be high. And so now, that one comes in. Run's going from second to third, and the throw is not going to go. She'll get the third easy. So, runners at first and third now. A chance for the Mets to tie up this game. A chance for the Mets to get one back. If a base hit comes through, Cam's going to go from second to third, but he's just going to have to go back because that one was fouled off. So 2-1 count. As that one gets fouled out by Ronan. So Cam's now going to go from first to second, pardon me. Oh, and the throw, it doesn't even matter. He's just speedy kid, gets there with tons of time. So he'll be safe at second now. So runners at second and third. 0 outs. And we'll see what Ronan can do with this. As this pitch comes in, it's going to be way high. Good catch from the back catcher, but it's going to be a walk nonetheless. So bases will be loaded for the Mets. A chance for them to pick up some runs here. For the Mets. The bases loaded situation. That one will be high. We'll see ball 1. And we'll go 1-0. As if they get a walk here, that would mean a run automatically scores. But they would love to get a big hit. That's going to be strike number 1. We'll go 1-1 in the count. Pitches in. That one's also going to be high. We'll go 2-1. So the batter's got to be careful here. He would love to get a hit. He'd love to get a big hit here and make something happen. They're going to test first, and he's going to be back in time. So we'll go back to the pitcher here and prepare for the next pitch. As this one comes in, it's going to be outside. And we'll see another ball come through. As I said, I believe we're 3-1 in the count. If one more ball comes through, that would mean the walk, and our automatic run would score for the Mets, and they would take that right now. Down by 4, run comes in, a big crack at the bat, right to right field, and it gets underneath the center fielder. One run comes through. Cam's gonna round third. He's gonna come home, and Ronan's also gonna round third, and he's gonna go home. 3-run score for the Mets, and they bring it within 1 run. A fantastic at-bat, a triple RBI for the last batter. I believe that was Corwin Taylor, or pardon me, Gavin Taylor, who does that, a triple RBI. A fantastic play by him to make this game only 1 apiece, 1 that separates the 2. So it'll be Lucas who'll be up to bat next, and, well, he is the tying run. There's only 1 run separates these 2 teams. As this one comes in, it's going to be way high. We'll see ball 1. So we'll go 1-0 in the count. So that one also comes in. That one's going to be a low. We'll go 2-0. So that one was just in the dirt. Is the count right now. As we await the next pitch here, and here it is. It's delivered. This one's just going to be high. We'll go 3-0 now, and a chance for the walk. Should put runners at third and first if it came through. So a little wait, here it comes. Ooh, and that's going to be a strike. We'll go 3-1 now as that one just catches the corner. 3-1 count. The pitcher up against the count here. He needs 2 more. That one comes in. And a swing and a miss will be strike number 2. And we'll go to a full count now. And so this next pitch will depict it. Will we see the first out of the inning, or will we see a walk for the Mets? Here it comes. And that will just be high. We'll see a walk. And the Mets will take first base and have runners at third and first. And so time is called. They're going to go talk to the pitcher now as that tying run is at third base. That's all they need to tie up this game. So a single does it. And I believe we'll see a pitching change come in for the Rockies, and to try to make something happen here, as it just wasn't working with the other pitcher. So see a lot of 3 runs, and there's a runner at third, so it could be potential 5. So they'll switch the pitcher up and see what they can make happen here. And so we'll get this new pitcher all warmed up, and we'll have the start of the. We'll continue the start of the second. We'll continue the top of the second inning in just moments' time with runners at third and first. The Mets 1 run away from tying his game. And so, batter's called to the plate, and we'll get this top of the second inning back underway here. She'll step to it, and here we go. It's a 5-4 Rockies game. But the Mets do have runners at first and third, so a base hit would tie up this ball game at 5 apiece. So we'll see ball number 1 with that pitch. Runner's going to go from first to third. We'll see strike number 1 on that pitch. And first to third. I meant first to second, and he's going to get there with lots of time. So runners at second and third now. In a 1-on-1 count. Still 0 outs in this inning. That one comes through, and a swing and a miss will mean strike number 2. If one more strike comes in, that will do it for her at bat. So she's got to be careful here. We await the pitch in a 1-2 scenario. It's just low. We'll go 2-2, as that will count as a ball. So that pitch comes in. Ooh, and that's going to be inside. So full count called from the umpire here, and we'll see what this next pitch will depict. If it's a walk, we'll see the bases loaded here. This is important for the Mets. The pitcher's got to be good. And a good hit. And Rocky will just get under it. A good contact though for the Mets.
You're welcome, Lyric.
And so 1 down, 2 to go for the Mets, and we'll see what they can do here. That'll be Brody up to bat now. We'll see what Brody can do here with runners at third and second. Strike number 1's the call. We'll go 0-1. As we'll await the next one now, and here it is. Ooh, he's going to get hit by that one. It's going to be a stinger. He seems okay. He's going to take first base. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll load the bases one more time. So, a chance for the Mets to take advantage of this one. It's going to be Emma back up to bat here. And we'll see what she can do here. She has a chance to get some contact and make something happen. Only being down by 1. Strike 1's the call. We'll go 0-1 in the count. Next one comes in. Ooh, swing and a miss will mean strike number 2. The new pitcher is bringing the heat, I believe.
Got your bag, done one.
And so now, 0-2 is the count. Here's the pitch. It's called a ball. So 1-2 after that ball. That one just dropped, and there it is. That's strike number 3. So Emma will be out, and that's Cam at the mound. He gets 2 down now, 1 more to go, and it'll be Cam versus Cam as Cam Kehoe steps up to the plate, and we'll see what he can do here. Hey, the bases are loaded, so Cam would love to find some contact here. Gets contact now right to left field, and he gets the diving catch. What a fantastic catch by the shortstop to grab that one. And that does it for the inning. A fantastic diving effort to deny Cam Kehoe's hit with the bases loaded. That was phenomenal. You'll see that tomorrow on SportsCenter Play of the Day. A fantastic catch. Phenomenal. Oh my goodness, and that will do it for the top of the second inning. What a way to end it, just like that. So we'll head to the bottom of the second now as they leave the bases loaded with a diving catch like that. So it's 5-4 now for the Rockies. Only one run separates these two teams, and we'll have to see what the Rockies can do here from the plate. If they can add to their tally and add to their lead, or if the Rockies can shut them down and take them into the third inning. Only one run in the difference in between these two teams, so we'll see what will happen. As Emma will take back to the mound now. We'll prepare for the start of the bottom of the second inning in moments time, but that catch was phenomenal. What a crazy way to end it. Cam got great contact on that one, but the shortstop just got down in time to grab it. And so we'll have the start of the bottom of the second inning in just moments time once we wait for this Mets team to finish warming up, and we'll take back to the bats with the Rockies, who try to extend their lead in just a few moments. And so here we go. We'll get the start of the bottom of the second inning underway here between these two teams. Rockies up by one, but only one, so they got a chance to extend their lead. That one's going to be hit right in between first and second. Can they get it to first? They can't. As that one just not in time, so that will be a base hit for the Rockies, and a good way for them to start things off. So that one comes in, and a swing and a miss will mean strike number one. This is Milo now up to bat, and we'll see what he can do from the plate. So that one comes in, that's going to be just off, so runner will get from first to second now, and he'll stay. So runner at second. And we'll await the next pitch here. Here it is. That one, just going to be outside. Runners go from second to third now, and he's going to get there with lots of time. So, 2-1 count with a runner at third. Cam has stole the last two bases, so he'll await the pitch, and a single would score the Rockies another run here and put them up by two. This one comes in. Strike two is the call. We'll go 2-2 in the count. So that one comes in, and strike 3 is the call as that one goes over the plate. So that will be the first out of this inning, as that's a good strikeout for Emma at the mound. So keep this going. This next up will be Xavier at the plate, and we'll see what he can do here in a 5-4 game. Ooh, gets contact on the right past the pitcher, and a run will score for the Rockies, and they increase their lead to 6-2. And that'll be a single RBI for Xavier. So it's now 6-4 for the Rockies with one out here in the bottom of the second inning. And so now we'll await the next pitch. Runner's going to go from first to second. He's going to get hit right to the shortstop. And that's going to skip by the shortstop's glove and be a single picked up for the Rockies. So runners at second and first now. Pardon me, this is Hudson now up to bat here. I believe I have my order wrong, but nonetheless, we keep this game going. As that one will be way inside. And we'll see ball number 1. And kick things off with a 1-0 count. So And so runner's going to get the third and second off of a missed throw by the back catcher. I believe he thought he was going to 3, but he decided to stay. And so now, runners at third and second. A base hit scores them some more runs here as that one comes, just low. 3-0 count. If you see one more ball come through, that would mean the bases will load right up and be a good opportunity for the Rockies. So we'll see what will happen as we await the next pitch. Here it is, way outside, and that will be ball number 4 and a walk for the Rockies. So the bases will load right up. So now, bases loaded scenario for the Rockies. That one's going to be way high. We'll go ball 1 in a 1-0 count now. And so now, 1-0 in the count for Evan, who gets contact now one right to right field. Can the Mets get under it? They can't. That one just drops. So one run's going to come in. A second one's going to round third. So 2 runs are going to come in. Oh, pardon me. 3 runs are going to come in as they go home. And so the Rockies make it in a 9-4 game now. And that'll be Evan who picks himself up a triple and 3 RBIs off of the bases loaded scenario and puts the Rockies up 9-4 now. So this will be Cam up to bat now, and if he gets himself a base hit, he would score them another run and put the Rockies in double digits. This one comes in. Ooh, and he gets contact on that one, but he just fouls it back. So Cam now waiting for his pitch, and that was it. And that's strike number 2. 0-2 count now. And so now, a chance for the strikeout here. If one more can come through. He's 0 for 2 right now. Here comes the pitch. That's away outside. We'll see ball number 1. So we'll go 1 and 2 in the count now. Still up against it is Cam. 1 out in the inning, so he's got to be careful here. That one comes in, and a swing and a miss will be strike number 3, and that'll be the second second out of this inning. Good play by Emma at the mound to get the strikeout. And so now we'll await the next pitch. With 2 outs, and the Rockies only needing 1 more to call the mercy rule. It'll be Milo at the plate, and that'll be ball number 1. We'll start things off with a 1-0 count for Milo's at bat. So this one comes in. Ooh, that was going to be way inside. We'll go 2-0 now, as that will be ball number 2 for Milo at the plate. So we await the pitch. That one's going to be low in the dirt. And so that will be another ball as that one comes through. So 3-0 is the count, and we could see a walk here if 1 more can come in. And a swing and a miss will mean strike number 1 and go 3-1 now. Gets a taste of what it's like to take a swing here, so we'll see what he can do as we await the next pitch from Emma. And here it is. And a strike number 2 as he takes a rip at that one. Just couldn't get contact, so full count. Good battle back from Emma at the mound. But we'll see what she can do now. If she can find the third and final one. Or if Milo can find some sort of contact here. Here it is. Outside it is. And that will be a walk. For the Rockies. So the runners have third and first now. All they need is a base hit to score a run and end this inning. So we'll see if the Rockies can pick that up. There's only 1 more out needed to end it, though. So we'll see what will happen here. So it'll be Xavier up to bat now. That one will be high. We'll see ball 1. He's going to go from first to second, but it's going to get fouled off, so he'll have to go right back to first base. So now we'll go 1-1 in the count. So we'll see what will happen here. So we'll go ball number 3. Going to be 2-1 is the count. So 2-1 is the call from the ump. And good swing on. Can it get past the third baseman? It doesn't. Good hold from her. The throw to first is not in time as that one gets past. 1 run will score. And she's going to decide to go home as he's going to get caught in between first and second. So 2 runs will come home, and I believe the runner at second is out due to a run out. And that will do it as 2 runs come in. And make this 11-4 going the Rockies' way. And so now we'll head into the top of the third now with an 11-4 Rockies ball game. And we're about an hour into this game, and we're only in the top of the third inning. very offensive through both these teams. So we'll head to the top of the third now, and we'll see what can happen here. The Rockies took a big lead there. It was only coming into the top of the third. There was one run that separated these two teams. Now there's 7. So a huge inning from them. And so we'll get the start of the top of the third inning underway in just a few moments as we wait for the Rockies to take the outfield and get their warm-up underway. And so here we go. I believe we'll get the top of the third inning underway here as the Rockies look all but warmed up. Yeah, they look all warmed up. They're good to go. And we'll see the Mets take the bats, and I believe back to the top of the order they go. It'll be Ronan up the bat first. And so here we go. We'll get the start of the top of the third underway here. Pitch number 1. Ooh, they're going to look for a bunt. Strike number 1's the call. They don't connect on it. So we'll go 0-1 in the count now. So 0-1 in the count. That one will come in. Gets a hit on it. Will it stay fair? And it will go fair. They'll pick up 1 base. They're going to go 2. And they're going to stay there. A double hit by Ronan to kick things off. For the Mets, that was some fast base running by Ronan there to get to second in time. And so now with a runner at second, the Mets look to make something work with this now as 0 out still in this top of the third inning as we just began. They're going to test second. Oh, they're going to get the runner going to third. The throw to third is not in time. He's going to get past the third baseman. And so we'll see an easy steal for the runner at third. He'll be safe and sound there as that one just got past the third baseman. And so now, runner at third, a base hit will score the Mets a run. That one comes in. We'll see a ball. Start this count 1-0. As the Mets down by 7, we'll love to get some runs back here. That will be down in the dirt as well. We'll go 2-0. So now 2-0. We've seen 2 in the dirt now. Cam's got to go throw 1, and that one's also going to be ball number 3. We go 3-0 in the count now. If one more comes through, we'll see a walk. So Cam's got to be careful here. He can't let any frustrations get to him. Yes, there's the pitch. Strike 1's the call. That's the pitch he wanted, and he gave it to him. He didn't swing, though. And that one will be in the dirt, so we'll see ball number 4. He'll take a walk to first base. The runners at third and first now for the Rockies. And so now here we go. That'll be Lucas up to bat now, with runners at third and first, both in the corners. Runner's going to go to second now. The throw to second is not in time. He'll be safe and sound at second base. So runners at third and second now. So we'll wait the pitch from Cam. Here it is. Gonna look for the bunt. That one goes straight back at me. So he doesn't get a connection on that bunt, so that will count as a strike in the count. And so now we will await the next pitch here. Here it is. Strike is the call. We'll go 2, 1 and 2 is the count. 1 away from the strikeout. As we'll await the pitch, here it is. And that one's going to be called a ball. We'll go 2 and 2 in the count. That one will come and get contact, but it's called just foul. So we'll stay 2 and 2. So 2-2 count now. As we await the pitch, here it is. Ooh, just outside. We'll move full count now. So, full count scenario. If a walk comes through, we'd see the bases loaded here. So, this could be crucial. Here it comes. There it is. We'll see ball number 4 and a walk. As the pitcher looks frustrated after that one. So, bases will be loaded. So, the back catcher will go to talk to the pitcher for a moment here, and he still looks frustrated after that one. Bases loaded scenario, though, for the Mets. It's a chance for them, an opportunity for them to get some runs back. We'll see what they can do as we await pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That's a lyric. At the plate right now. This next one comes in. Swing and a miss will mean strike number 2. And so now, 0-2, a chance for the strikeout here if one more can come through. And there it is, strike number 3. And that will do it for her at-bat. And I believe that's going to be out number 1 of this inning. The base is still loaded for the Mets, so they still have an opportunity here. As it'll be Brody up to bat now. We'll see what Brody can do. This one comes in. Strike 1's the call. Cam's feeling himself now, getting into a rhythm here, which could be dangerous for the Mets. 0-1 count. As we await the next pitch, here it is. A swing and a miss will mean strike number 2. Go 0-2 in the count now. And 1 away from the strikeout. If it can come through. So we'll await it. And we could see a potential strikeout here with the bases loaded. Here it comes. Strike 3 is the call. And that will do it for the top of the 3rd inning. The Mets do not score. Oh, pardon me. Are they going to, is that 2 outs or 3? And so everybody walked off the field as that was out number 3. But official call, it's out number 2. So we'll continue playing. And so I think we're going to continue here. It'll be Emma back up to bat now. Still the bases loaded, 2 outs now. Ball 1's the call. So now, 1-0 count. That one's going to be in the dirt. We'll see 2-0 count. So 2-0 now, 2 balls. That one comes in. Strike 1's the call. We go 2-1 off that one. That was a good pitch. So 2-1 now for Emma at the plate. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, almost way outside. And that will be ball number 3. If one more comes in, then one more ball comes in, that would score the Mets a run here. It would bring the game within 6. So Cam's going to be careful here in a 3-1 scenario. One more ball thrown. And that will do it. And now we'll see her at first base, and a run will score for the Mets. And they make it an 11-5 game now. We see Cam Kehoe back up to bat now. And he was the one that hit that one right into that diving catch we saw earlier. So we'll see what Cam can do here. So that first pitch is in. Strike 1's the call. So a 1-1 count, kick things off. And one comes in. We'll see 1-1 as that one's in the dirt. That one's just outside. You can see the expression on Cam after that one. He didn't like that. He thought it was a strike, so we're going to go 2-1. 2-1 scenario with the bases loaded. So that one comes in. Strike 2 is the call. 2-2 count. A chance for the strikeout, which would end the inning. If one more can come through, we'll see if Cam can stay in it. Here's the pitch. Oh, they're going to test first, and she'll get back to the bag in time. We'll see ball number 3. Full count called from the umpire. So this next pitch will depict a lot. We'll await it. So here's the pitch. And ball number 4 is the call. And so we'll see a walk, and another run will score for the Mets as that walk comes through. And then make it an 11-6 game now. And the base is still loaded with 2 outs here. 5 runs separate these two teams. Someone comes in. Ooh, the swing and a miss will mean strike number 1. So 0-1 off that swing and a miss. That one comes in. Gets contact on that one right to third base. And it slips through the glove. So 1 run will score. And Emma gets the third in time. And she'll be safe and sound. So the Mets make an 11-7 game now. Only 4 runs separate these two teams.
Last out at first base.
And so now we'll have a change of runners. I'm not sure why, but nonetheless, we'll get this game back underway here. 11-7 game. 4 runs separate these two teams, still with the bases loaded. And that will be a ball. A 1-0 count is the call. And so we'll await the next pitch, still with the bases loaded. That one comes in. Ooh, that one's going to be in the dirt, and I think that one caught the umpire, but he seems to be good. So we'll go 2-0 now. And so now we'll go 2-0 in the count. The Rockies can't let frustration get their way. They'll go 3-0. So a chance for the walk, which would allow another run to come through. So the Rockies need something to happen here. They would love to get this third out. That one comes in. Swing and a miss will mean strike number 1. We'll go 3-1 in the count now. Cam at the mound's going to have to battle against us here, and he is. Someone comes in. Strike 2 is the call. If one more strike comes in, we'll see a full count. If one more strike comes in, that would end the top of the 3rd inning here and leave the bases loaded for the Mets. As we await the pitch, it's an important one. Here it is. And that one stays in and it gets fouled back. And so we'll await the pitch from Cam. And a swing and a miss will mean strike number 3, and now it's going to end the top of the 3rd inning with a strikeout here. Cam fights against it as he was 3-0 in the count and then makes it 3-3, I guess, with 3 strikes in a row, and that would end the top of the 3rd inning. The Mets leave the bases loaded. It's an 11-7 ball game. 4 runs separate these two teams. And that will take us to the bottom of the 3rd now. As we're only in the third inning, we're about an hour and 20 minutes into this game. As it's been a pretty good game so far, very back and forth as both their teams have had their opportunities, lots of loaded bases. But we'll see what will happen here. See a pitching change come in for the Mets, trying to make something happen here. And so we'll let the Mets warm up here and the new pitcher get ready. I believe that's Gavin at the plate, pardon me, at the mound, and we'll see what he could do here. Is the Mets try to defend off all the Rockies have for them, as they're down by 4, so they can't allow too many more runs here. As we'll have the bottom of the third inning get underway in just moments' time. As that will do it for the Mets warm up, and we'll get the bottom of the third underway here. The Rockies up by 4, and they have a chance to extend their lead here by even more. As here we go. Let's get this game underway here, and in the bottom of the third inning, this one come in, just be behind the batter, so we'll see ball number 1. So we'll go, pardon me, 1-0 in the count. That one will get past pitcher, so we'll go 2-0 in the count. So count is 2-0 now in this game. We'll await the next pitch. Ooh, that one's going to get behind the pitcher as well. We'll go 3-0 now. So the count is going to be 3-0. And if one more comes through, we'll see a walk. So we'll await the next pitch in a potential walk scenario here. As here it comes. Strike 1's the call. So there we go, 3-1. Batting against it is the pitcher, who's just trying to get into a rhythm of things. Here comes the next one. And that will be ball number 4, so he'll take first base. And we'll see a runner at first now, and we'll see what the Rockies can do with that. This one comes in. Strike 1's the call. Runner's going to go from first to second to throw. It's not there. Runner's going to go from second to third as that one gets through the second baseman's glove. And he'll get there with plenty of time at third base. And so now a runner at third as he stole 2 bases off now on. So we'll await the pitch. Here it comes. It will get outside, so I'll see a ball. That one comes in. Ooh, and just a bit high. We'll see a ball on that one as well. We got to be deep in the count. 2-1 called from the umpire, runner at third. So a base hit would score the Rockies another run here. As we'll await the pitch. Here it is. 3-1. That one's going to be a ball. The Rockies have themselves a big lead here, and they want to extend it. We'll see what they can do. This one comes in. And that's going to be strike number 2. We'll go to a full count on that one.
3 balls, 2 strikes, count 4.
This one comes in. Ooh, and that one's just going to get behind him. That will be ball number 4. So he'll take first base, and we'll have runners at third and first now. Now it's going to be high. Runner's going from first to second. The throw is not in time, as we'll have runners at third and second now. So runners at third and second now. And we'll await. See what this pitch has to tell. That one comes in and swing and a miss. With strike number 1. Someone comes in. That was going to be way off. 2-1 is the call from the umpires. We wait the next pitch. If we see a walk here, that would load the bases up. So it's not what you want to see for the Rockies. That one comes in, a swing and a miss. Will be strike number 2. And so now, we'll await the next pitch here. Ooh, and that one just gets behind him. Full count called from the umpire. We'll await this next pitch. Will depict what will happen if we'll see the bases loaded. And we will, as he will take first base and now load the bases right up. So it'll be Colton up to bat now for the Rockies. We'll see what Colton could do here. That will be ball number 1. So we'll go 1-0 in the count now. With the bases loaded. Wants to take a good crack out of here. Score some more runs and add to this 4-run lead the Rockies already have. This one come in. That'll be ball number 2. So that one's just high. So we'll go 2-0 in the count now. So that one comes in. Just going to be inside. We'll go 3-0 now. Oh, good crack at it. That one's going to right to third base. It's going to get by her, and she'll called out at third. So a run will score, but there will be 1 out as the third baseman just gets there in time, as that one was played fair. So the Rockies add to their total and make it a 12-7 game and give them a 5-run lead with runners at second and first now. We'll await the next pitch. This will be Hudson up to bat now. This one comes in. Oh, that'll be inside. Ball number 1. Ooh, that one will be right over top of him. Ducks for that one. So runner's going to go to third and second. The throw, oh, is just overshot. And so runners at third and second now. A base hit would score some more runs. That one comes in. Ooh, gets contact but just fouled off. That one comes in. That's going to be a ball. So we're approaching, I believe, something of a full count here. See what Hudson can make of this with runners on second and first. That one's going to be off. He'll take his walk as that will be ball number 4 and load the bases right up. Okay, now next up to bat will be Evan. We'll see what Evan can do here. If he can take a rip at it with the bases loaded. Ball 1's the call. So that one was just high. So we awaited. That one comes in. That one's going to be way high. We'll go 2-0 now, as that one has just got way too high. So 2-0 count at the moment for Evan at the plate. That one's going to be inside behind him. We'll go 3-0. It's going to be 2-0. And so now I believe it's a 3-0 count with the bases loaded. If a walk came through, a run would score. And so it'll be strike number 1. There's the call. So we'll go 3-1 now. And so that will be a walk and a run will score. And they'll make it a 13-7 game now. Going the Rockies' way. So Cam now will be up to bat. We'll see what he can do here. His team's already scored 2 runs in this inning. Ooh, we'll have to duck for that one. And so that will be ball number 1. We'll go to a 1-0 count. Still with the bases loaded now. The Rockies up by 6. That one will be way off. We'll see another ball come through. So we'll go 2-0 after that wild pitch. And we'll await the next one as the Rockies have had the bases loaded a lot tonight. And that will be strike number 1. She tries to take a rip of that. 2-1's the call. That one's going to be way outside. We'll see 3-1 now. And so now, a potential another walk here. If one more can come through in a 3-1 scenario. Here comes the pitch, and now will be ball number 4. And we'll see another walk come through, and another Rockies run will score. Stay making a 14-7 game now. And we'll see a pitching change come in. And so now we Milo up to bat, still with the bases loaded here. We'll see a pitching change coming. We'll see Emma come back to the mound. She appeared once earlier in this game, but she was good. So that one will be hit right to the third base. And the throw to first is not there. A run will score. And so they make it a 15-7 game now. And so the bases will stay loaded in a 15-7 game. There'll be Xavier up to bat now. That one comes in, and we'll see ball number 1. So that one just goes in the dirt. And so we'll await the pitch. A switch hitter comes through. He switches from right to left and gets a hit off that right to right field. And so 1 run will come in. And 2 is going to run in as Cam's going to dart right in, slide to home. And so 2 runs score. That makes it a 17-7 game, and that will do it. Mercy rule is called between these two teams, and we have your winner in the semifinals matchup between these two. The Rockies book their ticket to Thursday night against the Blue Jays in the finals. A fantastic game, a fun game between all these teams. Lots of different players. You know, the Mets seem to have a very short roster, so they had to have all different types of people come into play for them, but the Rockies looked like a strong team all game long, and they won by 10 runs. It showed on the scoreboard. So we'll see them Thursday night against the Blue Jays. Thank you for watching. I've been Jacob Ewing. One more time, the Rockies 17, Mets 7. We'll see you Thursday for Rockies versus Blue Jays.